Hello everybody, this is Major Cotton aka the Gamerbot, and we're back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 because I still owe you a flight with the new free plane, the Fokker 7. And for the flight I chose to go down to Australia, where we've got some new landscapes supposedly, and go from Sydney to Canberra. It's supposed to be a 30 minutes flight, but I got a sneaking suspicion this will not be true in this aircraft. So here she is, Fokker F.VII. And first things first, very important, if you plan to use the plane in career mode, take the replica passenger and not any other version, because only this one has a radio. And without radio, you will probably not be able to do the mission properly. So let's transfer it over. 40,000 bucks. That's fine by me. And let's see if we can do this. This plane is 100 years old and quite blocky, but that should be corrected soon. Yes, there she is in all her glory. So let's take care of the fuel. Yes, the fuel calculation of the game you can completely ignore because it's wrong. So going by my experience, we take about a bit more than half a tank. 659 pounds, still not a lot. And we don't need a checkup, surprisingly, and we wanna wash her. Well then, let's see how this goes. Yes, there she is. Let's take a walk around. It's my only tri-engine plane that I possess currently. But as you will see, the number of engines has no direct impact on the plane's performance. So that's her from the inside. You have surprisingly many gauges, but we must not forget this is the replica. The original has considerably less. Back here we've got the fuel lines, quite old-fashioned. Lots of switches also above. Here we've got pitot heat, ferry tank pump power. What's this? Port yeah, the fuel valve. We talked about it before. So I can't be bothered to do a cold start, so we just request boarding and then
Flight HLA 3110, parking 73 for
do the
ground
cheat
service.
start.
Ready for passenger boarding.
Roger that, Captain. They're on their way. Have a good flight.
Ms., welcome aboard.
Hi, Captain. I'd appreciate if you avoid cutting off my network access during the flight. I need to make some important calls. Thanks, Captain.
Of course, madam. Let's take a look back there, shall we? This is really a weird aircraft. So we gotta go down here. And that's the passenger cabin. These chairs are quite unusual. The model of the plane itself is not so bad. You see we even got a toilet door. Oh, now I'm stuck behind the toilet door. Yeah, that's our toilet. See, you can even operate the lid. Come on, close this. Yes. What is this? Nobody knows. Yeah, there's some literature, but you cannot read it. And there isn't even a ladder to climb up. But we have a shortcut for that. So, let's do a complete startup procedure. Starting from left to right. As you might have guessed, there is no autopilot. And yes, there aren't even flaps. But in this plane, this does not exactly matter. So, let's see, can we get this thing running as well? Yes, we can. Perfect. That's the thingy that submits our squawk. Yeah. Here we've got an altimeter that, at least in my last mission, was malfunctioning. Curious if it's gonna work today. And this is a plane with a steering wheel. So, let's check our route. Oh, and again, this is something extremely funny about this plane. Also in my last career mission, I got an ILS approach. Hello? How should it work in here? I do not see the instruments that would allow me an ILS approach. But we are getting this bird down anyway. Yeah, there's nothing to program, no computers and stuff, so we just request IFR clearance.
Sydney clearance delivery. Gamerbot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110, ready to copy IFR clearance to Canberra.
Via the Sierra Yankee Tree departure, runway tree 4 left. Climb via maintain 8000. Departure frequency is 123.0, squawk 162 tree.
So this is the new Sydney airport, to say so. Let's acknowledge the clearance.
Cleared to Canberra via the Sierra Yankee Tree departure. Runway tree 4 left. Climb via Sid, maintain 8000. Departure frequency is 123.0. Squawk 162 tree. Gamerbot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110.
So there's our squawk, perfect.
Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110. Readback is correct. Contact ground on 126.5 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Hello, everyone. Please give your warmest welcome to our passenger, Miss Sander. This passenger is
Sydney
taking a
clearance
break
delivery,
for a few
Jetstar
days.
513
The service
IFR to
must be
Melbourne,
impeccable.
ready to copy.
Our 5-star reputation precedes us. Have a nice trip.
Jetstar 513 is cleared to Melbourne Airport as filed. Runway tree 4 right. Climb and maintain 0.
Did you hear that? Climb and maintain 0. What the actual F? Okay. So let's get taxi clearance.
Sydney ground. Gamerbot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110 with Golf. Ready to taxi. IFR.
Gamerbot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110. Taxi to and hold short of runway tree 4 left using taxiway Juliet Alpha Alpha 5 cross runway tree 4 left Alpha 1. Contact tower on 1 tree 3.95 when ready.
Ready!
Taxiing. Hold short runway tree 4 left via taxiway Juliet Alpha Alpha.
So
5
down
cross
there is
runway
our
tree,
parking
4
brake.
left Alpha 1. Gamerbot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110.
Let's switch to outside view for this. Push up the throttle a little bit. Oh, what's happening there? Oh. Yes, when you're too fast, the tail wheel lifts up and of course you're not able to steer anymore. So after this short excursion on the runway,
On behalf of our cabin staff,
oh, there's a plane coming.
board flight HLA 3110 bound for Canberra. Our flight time will be 77 minutes. We expect an on-time departure, and we're currently ready for takeoff. I will keep you informed of any key updates as we go through the flight. Thank you.
So speedy taxiing in this plane does not only get you a fine, but it will also make the plane uncontrollable. Don't forget that. Let's answer one important question about this plane. Who should get it for career mode? Well, I think the ones who want to face a real challenge, fly something truly old-fashioned. I mean, it is interesting, but I prefer the word cumbersome. And one thing that bothers me about it in particular is this cannot be realistic. Who is taking this plane from Sydney to Canberra in 2026? You would probably be faster using an electric scooter, a bicycle, maybe even walking. Because as you will very soon see, getting to 8,000 feet will take us a year and a half. Taxiway directly at the beach. It's nice. Okay, let's push the engine a little bit, come on. Let's get a higher seating position. And thinking about it, I really cannot understand why this plane is available for career mode, but the Citation X, no sir, we're sorry. It will only cost you 120 SIM coins, but you cannot use it in career mode. I cannot really understand what makes it so difficult. It's just a couple of parameters, if I'm not completely mistaken, because the flight model and everything is there. But we'll see. Maybe this will get fixed one day. Maybe even ATC will get fixed one day. They took one important step already. Stop before, come on. Yep. One important step for ATC was that they are now realizing which kind of plane you have. So you saw we only required to get to 8,000 feet.
110 at runway tree, 4 left ready for departure. IFR to Canberra.
I was actually considering doing this flight in Austria across the Alps, and then I remembered the climb rate, and I was like, no, not going to happen. And Australia is actually a good opportunity.
Gamerbot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110.
And in this plane we're going to fly low and slow.
Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened tightly. Your seat is in the upright position, and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you, and get ready for a wonderful flight.
Turn, baby, turn. Yes, okay, fully lined up. So we add some trim and we go full speed. And don't ask me why it was pulling to the left. Anyway, we're airborne. Look at this. So maybe we should work on the prop pitch. But really, Sydney, well done Asobo and Microsoft. I like it. Definitely looking realistic, lots of detail. And we have already reached 1,500 feet. That's quite amazing. Constantly pulling back on the stick. Let's trim her up. Yeah, 45% works. Does it? No. Need a little bit more. Yeah, our RPM are way too high. So, just not to cook our engines. Manifold pressure is in the green. Oh yes, and no matter what I do with the propeller pitch, watch the RPM on the right. Oh yes, no, I'm wrong. I could swear this didn't work last time. Yeah, this is great. We'll get it all in the green. And as we are climbing, we are gonna pull back a little bit on the fuel mixture. So back to admiring Sydney. Nice suburbs. Oh! I should have checked navigation. Okay, we are supposed to go to southwest. Yeah, that's better. Gives us another opportunity to look at Sydney. Okay, we are reaching 3,500 feet. And we got an amazing airspeed of 82 knots. That's a little bit less than the rotate speed of the Piaggio, if I remember it correctly. I think that's 85. But we're still climbing. You will see how fast this beast is once we level out. "4,000 feet already. We are halfway there. Flight to exit. There is Exeter, okay. Now we try to keep her straight. Let's pull up a little bit more. But this plane makes you patient. When you've been flying in this, no Cessna is going to upset you anymore with its slow climb rate or whatsoever. Everything after this feels like a real rocket. Carburetor temperature, cylinder temperature. Okay, almost at 6,000 feet. Big railway station. Yeah, Australia is looking nice. At least the cities do. I've seen other creators' videos and they were criticizing the coastline. Which to a certain part I would have to agree to, based on what I saw in their videos. But right here, it's fantastic. I couldn't complain. In your dreams!
Don't start without me.
No, this flight will take very long, my dear. We haven't even left Sydney yet. Let alone reach our cruise altitude. Oh! We are descending already. So let's trim her up a little bit more, 70% now. Of course, speed goes down. Vertical speed going down as well. Come on. We can do this. We can stay airborne up to 45 knots. Or should I say down to 45 knots? Not sure. Come on, climb. Climb, baby. Not even 500 feet per minute anymore. Ah, come on. The The nose wants to go down. Oops. Yeah, turning and climbing at the same time is not working.
Anglin 143, Sydney departure, QNH 1016, radar contact, continue.
I would guess 8,000 feet is around the maximum altitude you can reach in this aircraft. At least it feels like. Come on, 7,800. We can do this a little more. Okay, 8,000. The game is satisfied at least.
Anglin 143, you are 1,800 above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 3,000 QNH 1016.
Let's soak in the landscape.
On behalf of Happy Landings on flight HLA-3110, we are currently cruising at an altitude of 7,900 feet at an airspeed of 80 knots. It's 13:25 and are expecting to land in Canberra approximately at 15:36 local time. Current temperature of 59 degrees Fahrenheit. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend. I'll update you before we reach our destination. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Okay, let's trim her down. Okay, we are now fully level. And traveling at an amazing speed of 80 knots. Maybe we can push the throttle a little bit more. Does it make us faster? Yes, by 1 knot about. Oh no, we're climbing again. Yeah, when you increase the throttle, it's clear. You should trim down as well. 85. Look at this. 85 knots.
Gamebot Hotel Lima Alpha 3110. You are 300 above your
Apologies.
assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 8,000 QNH 1016.
Descend and maintain 8,000. Gamebot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110.
What did you say? 1016? Yeah, 1016.
Gamebot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110. You are 400 above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 8,000 QNH 1016.
Maintain present altitude. Gamebot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110.
So, oh, that's us. So you see, we are even far away from our first waypoint. Not only because I'm drifting, of course, but also because this plane is so slow. So I'm gonna do something that I usually never do in career flights, because I hate to do it. But let's just skip to the descent. Yeah, thank you for the ILS. I'm really grateful for that.
Clear to Mensing. Gamer Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110.
So I really wonder, what do they have to implement for a plane to be functional in career mode? If it's not even details like, can this plane use ILS?
Climb and maintain 4500. Gamer Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110.
Let's take a look at the Canberra area. Also beautiful. A lot less populated.
On 118.7.
Oh, we should work on the trim.
Alpha Tree 110.
And go to full ridge. And prop pitch is fully forward. That's good. But we should pull back the throttle because we are in the red. Ah, that's a prop RPM that's in the red. Yeah, but I think that's okay. So, there's our airport. All we have to worry about is losing speed and time. But it's not really difficult. We don't have a lot of speed to start with.
Canberra Tower. Gamer Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110. 6 miles south. Inbound ILS smooth runway tree right approach.
Gamer Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110. Canberra Tower. QNH 1018. Cleared ILS smooth runway tree right approach.
One of my issues with this plane is that the runway you're aiming for is usually hidden behind this beam. Like this.
Alpha 3110. Did you copy?
Yes, I did copy. I just had to complain about the bad visibility. I'm sorry.
Gamerbot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110.
Gamerbot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 277 at 14. Clear to land runway 35.
Follow the aircraft? Which aircraft? Oh, there's an aircraft. Yeah, I see it.
Alpha Tree 110.
But I don't think they will allow us to land behind that guy. They are sure as hell going to send us in a go-around. Okay, let's try to slow down a little bit. Way off to the left, isn't he? And I'm off to the right. Let's use the throttle. No, the Beechcraft is also coming in nicely now. So pull the throttle to 0.
Gamerbot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110 go around.
No, I'm not going to go around, I'm sorry.
Like November. Exit runway when able.
Touchdown. Yeah, steering issues, steering issues, steering issues. Hello, puppy lights.
Cessna Echo Mike November. Exit runway when able.
Oh, it's the Cessna Titan, not a Beechcraft. Okay. Didn't recognize at a distance. In real life, I would now have a long discussion with the aviation authorities for ignoring the go-around.
Cessna Echo Mike November. Turn next taxiway.
So let us
Canberra
park.
ground. Gamerbot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110. Request taxi to parking.
Gamerbot Hotel Lima Alpha Tree 110. Taxi to General Aviation, parking via taxiway Charlie Charlie 4.
Cessna Echo Mike November. Exit runway when able.
Cessna is
Taxi
still
to
on the
General
runway.
Aviation parking using taxiway Charlie Charlie 4.
What a
Gamerbot Hotel
failure
Lima
this guy
Alpha
is.
Tree 110.
Cessna Echo Mike
Said the
November.
pilot that
Contact ground
completely
on
lost control of his
118.7.
plane while taxiing in Sydney. Oh yes, Canberra Airport. Looks decent enough. Those hangars back there are not convincing. And to be honest, the surroundings of the airport also not so much when looking at these trees. So, what's my opinion about this plane? Interesting, quite unique, but not fun in career mode. I'm sorry for that. No, you're wrong. I was not cleared to land. These are two completely different things, you know? Yeah, did I restart the engines by mistake? So, shut down, perfect. Mission success! Only ATC hates me. Oh no, airline procedures 100%. Just a little bit of taxi speeding. So, never mind. The clear S rating didn't do anything wrong, did I? Forget about that little incident in Sydney. Now time to cash in. Will it be $100,000? Almost $100,000 because we got bad weather bonus. That's something that broke as well in Sim Update 5, because you're getting bad weather bonus for no apparent reason, and then on the other flight you have really bad weather on the approach and cannot see the fucking runway. But no bad weather bonus. Forget about that. Anyway, it was kind of fun. I hope you enjoyed it too. Sorry for all the ranting, but maybe you will understand my point of view. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more like it, I promise there will be more Microsoft Flight Simulator updates in the future, and I will let you know how I like them. Well then, subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost you anything, brings me a lot. Thanks guys for coming with me. That's it for today. GamerBot, over and out.